Ciao, I'm Mario, a Swiss car guy on YouTube, and today I'm sitting in the passenger seat of my 2018 Kia Stinger GT. And the reason is I'm going to partially dismantle the car a little bit, because I need to install something I ordered the day I bought the car, because it's one of the main reasons I actually got this particular model, the Kia Stinger, because they are very compatible. I got this. This is a Comma 4. And what this is a little device. It will connect to the car somewhere around here. And then this has a camera inside, and then a software. It runs some Snapdragon processor and whatever. And this will basically do let's call it a very basic version of self-driving. The Kia has lane keep assist, it has adaptive cruise control, but it's kind of rudimentary because the car is 8 years old. And with this thing, you can install OpenPilot, or one of its forks, which is an open source sort of self-driving system. I think they refer to it as an advanced driver's assistance system. But this will be able to control the car, it will be able to steer, it will be able to accelerate, decelerate. It will be able to basically drive the car. So this is basically a very advanced cruise control, if you so want. And being open source, it gets updated, it gets improved with time. And ever since I heard of this project, I wanted a car that's compatible, and now I finally have one. So I'm going to install this, because I just received it. I have actually no idea how this works. I just know it goes somewhere around here. And then I will try to turn it on and see what needs to be done, how it works. I haven't done a lot of preparation on this because, as with most open source projects, there is a litany of information about the things. There are discords and forum posts and everything, but it's kind of hard to weed out the actual information that you need. And so I'm just gonna hook it up and see if it guides me through a setup process or something, or what needs to be done. I mean, I just take you along for the journey, because this is actually my first time unboxing it and trying to install it. So let's see if the installation process is as easy as claimed. So let's get the mirror down. Okay, so I should be able to remove this little thing here. I shouldn't cover my light, but I cannot really access it otherwise. Unless I put the light somewhere here. This should be a bit better. So this one should come off. Oh, maybe not. Okay, let's see if I can get this cap off. Can I get this more out of the way? No. Ah, good. This came off. This is just a couple of clips, so no issue. This should also be clipped on, so should be able to. Oh, okay. Okay, that was not that difficult. Now I got this little harness with the device, and this plugs into the lane keep assist camera here. So basically, I need to unplug the camera. Come on. Good. And then the camera plugs into this, I reckon. And then this harness plugs into here. And then this is supposed to plug into the camera harness. Maybe the other way around. Like this. Okay. There we have this little box with a USB-C connector. That's possibly not in focus. We have this little box with a USB-C connector. This connects to the actual device, and it also sticks to somewhere. So I could probably stick it down here. So this sticks into here. Oh my God, this is a hard cable to plug in. Ah, it clicked. Okay. So now these harnesses, I should be able to sort of hide underneath here. This I can most likely fashion around here, or maybe not. This I reckon could be fixed to here, somehow. This will go up, right? I think. This could be fixed there. This one, I don't know, here? Would that even be a thing? Because if I look at this will come down here at some point. Yeah, it might still be okay. So I would put, or maybe I could put this up here. This would stay here and this would be tucked in here somewhere, which I think is all right. So this one would I glue here. Let's fix this too. I would say about here, right? Okay, this is attached. This one is just tucked underneath here. It should also be good. Let's put this one back on. Let's see whether we can put it back on or whether it's gonna fight us. Let's put the mirror back up. Okay. And now I have a USB cable dangling from here. Then we have the comma device here. That, you know, I need to remove from the packaging, which is not entirely obvious to me how that works. Because there's a mount glued to the package. That is weird. All right. There was a little baggie that had fallen down. This contains actually 2 windscreen mounts and a little alcohol wipe to wipe the place you're going to stick it to. So the comma, the device should come like here, which in Switzerland is like not super legal because it's in the field of vision, but the device, I cannot tuck it underneath the mirror because there is a little display and if you see an interior camera, and this camera does nothing else, I believe, than observe the driver. So if I don't look at the road, it will disable the system. So it needs to be able to see me, and also this little screen actually shows the road and stuff, so I should be able to see it as well. So I cannot tuck it right underneath the mirror like this, or maybe I can, but they say like 3 fingers, but 3 fingers would be like in the middle of the windscreen. That would be way too low. So 3 fingers. I think even this would be kind of okay. Thing is, it has to be centered. Is this centered? Is this the center of the car? I reckon the center of the car is there. So this needs to be a bit offset, I think. Where is the center of the car? Alcohol wipes. Let's wipe. Oh, they are dried up. They didn't survive the travel to here very well. They're completely dried up. These contain no more alcohol, I would reckon. This is not really suited for the job anymore. All right, so I soaked the wipe with some new alcohol, and now it should be able to wipe well. This goes here like this, which means... Oh, and this goes from the top. This is why I need the space, because otherwise it wouldn't go on, or I have to mount it the wrong way around. So, that's why it needs all this space. So we said the middle of the car. Oh, I don't like it. This looks kind of... So the middle of the car, which is about here. Okay, I think this is not the proper way to attach it. I think I should have put it on and then pushed the whole device on, and not just the way I do it now. Also, it's completely off. It should have been here. Yeah, this doesn't work. It needs to come off. It needs to come off again. Which of course it won't. I think I will use some masking tape to sort of mask where it needs to go. That way So, okay, this is the center of the car. I'll just mask the center of the car. Yeah, this is not centered at all. Let's get it off if I can. Fortunately, there are 2 mounting plates in the package. I guess they knew people would have some issues with this. So now I'm trying to do it properly. So I'll attach the mounting plate first. Oh my god, maybe not. See where I want it, like here. Needs to be here. This is the proper place, right? Then I remove the sticker, the protective backing, and I'll put it back onto where I want it. Which is here. This goes here. I push it on and then I remove it. And then I push it on with both fingers. And this is probably as centered as I'll ever gonna get, so yoo-hoo! Let's plug in the USB. Good. Let's not plug in the USB yet. Let's put this back on. Okay, this is on now, and now the USB should just plug in. Okay, and now I have a lot of cable left that I need to tuck under. So I think I will be removing the cowling here again in order to get the USB back on. Good, but now I know how it works. Good. Could I just have this come out of the bottom actually? Maybe I could. Let's see. Oh yeah, it comes out of the bottom here. Quite neat. This is all back on. Well enough. Let's tuck this back in there here. So this is all back on. Mirror back in place. So this is the install. Quite neat, I think. The instructions tell me that now I'm ready to turn on the car. So I don't know. Let's try it out. Okay, so let's turn the car on and let's see what happens. Nothing happens. What? Nothing happens. Okay. Nothing is happening. Wasn't this supposed to turn on? Why doesn't this thing turn on? Okay, so this is difficult. Let's try it again. Maybe I've not plugged it in well, or I don't know. I'll just try it like this, dangling. Oh, now it turns on. What? Now there is a comma, it turns on, but why didn't it do it before? Okay, let's turn it off again. And then reseat it and reconnect it. Yeah. This USB is too short. Can't I get more USB out of this? Oh my god. Yeah, possibly. Now this comes out. Alright. Good thing this is a Kia, it's not too well built. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. This is plugged in, and now this is all the way in. Looks terrible, but hey. Now let's see if it works now. Yes, it works now. And it is playing a comma, because this is a comma. Let's see if it does anything else than start. I like start. Slide to use OpenPilot. I think I will do that. Waiting for internet. Maybe I should connect it to Wi-Fi, right? Shouldn't I configure it somehow? How will it connect to Wi-Fi? Oh, okay. Connect. Oh my god, this is a tiny password. Oh my god, this will be so difficult. Okay, so it is connected, I think. So what happens now? Okay. I've now connected it to Wi-Fi and I have no idea what is going on. No. It's connected, right? Connected to the internet. Continue. Now it's downloading something. And it's installing. Riveting entertainment once more. $99, 100%. It's installed. It's finished. Finishing setup. Update required. Download size of 1 gigabyte. I mean, okay. What can I do here? I mean, next. Download and install, yes. Download 1 gigabyte of update. Oh, this takes a minute to reboot, eh? Terms and conditions. Scrolls to continue. Scroll laterally, I think. Swipe for QR code. You must accept the terms and conditions. Yeah, I accept. What is OpenPilot? Drive assistance system. You must always pay attention at all times. You must be ready to take over at any time. You are fully responsible. Yes, I agree. Check driver monitoring. Can detect the driver properly. Uses the cabin camera, blah, 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 blah. If it does not have a clear view, next. Hello! It's green, so I think it's okay. Do you want to share data for video training? No, I do not. I mean, now I can't go back, so. So it looks like it's working now. Calibrating. Drive above 15 miles per hour. So I guess we need to drive now. Okay, let's go for a drive. Yeah, let's try to drive over 50 miles per hour. Yeah, but this is not enough. Okay. So we're driving over 50 miles per hour. This is now done calibrating. And now oh. Holy moly! Whoa! Wow! This is driving itself. It's not necessarily driving well, but it's freaking driving itself. This is working quite well. I think motorway driving is the easiest thing. Still, I would like it to be a bit more to the right because it's really hugging that center line. I don't like it. Now this is a proper two-lane street. Let's see how it does here. Oh, very close to the island here. Oh. Again, very close to the middle line. It's not driving perfectly, but actually it's driving quite alright. But it's very close to the center. Oh, I don't like that. This is too close for me. Yeah, this is okay. I mean, I'm still driving out of the box. I haven't changed a setting or installed a custom fork or something, and it seems to be driving okay-ish. Okay, so the little comma device works. I'm not super enthusiastic about the way it drives right now. For me, it hugs too much the center lane and it cuts corners, which I don't like. But I am actually impressed and shocked that it just worked. That it's plug and play, there's no errors on the car. It just, from the moment it got calibrated, it started steering, started accelerating and doing its thing. That's impressive considering this is an open source product. This is developed by a third party. It has nothing to do with Kia or Hyundai. So I am very impressed that it works. But then again, I am not too surprised because they have been going in it, I think, for about 10 years. And so far, I think Hyundai, Kias, Toyotas are some of the best supported models. But I think there are many other models. I think 300 models are supported by now, and then there's community forks and stuff. And a reason I bought the Kia Stinger is because I knew it was well supported by OpenDriver. So I ordered the device as soon as I had bought the car, and it arrived today. I just unpacked it, I installed it, hopefully well enough, and I just tried it out very quickly tonight, and it's working. But I'm sure I will have to tweak it. I will have to see what settings there are. Maybe there are alternative versions of OpenPilot forks or builds that allow better or worse control. I don't know. But this was just a quick video to show, well, I already spent the first, I would say, almost $1,000 because the device itself, the Comma 4, that was $1,029. Because it was $999 plus $29 of shipping to Switzerland, plus customs and VAT, I think that was another 93 francs. So the device itself, these $1,029 are like 820 Swiss francs plus 93 francs. So we're at 910, 920 Swiss francs for the comma device. And now I have something I can try it out, I can test with, and I can play around and see whether it works, whether it's worth the investment or not. Now you might say, Mario, you bought a Kia Stinger, which is a driver's car, and you don't want to drive it yourself. You want the car have drive itself. How does that make sense? Well, I do like to drive when I like to drive, but when I just mindlessly commute to work, especially now that half my commute is basically roadworks, where you have like one lane and it's very narrow with concrete barriers on both sides. I'd like to have a car that can navigate itself through there so that I can focus on other things and relax a bit and not have to constantly worry about not crashing into the little barriers at the side. And if the Comma AI and OpenPilot manage to do that, that will be fantastic, because it will make my commute to work and from work much, much easier. And if it can't, well, I hope it will improve with time, because that's the good thing about the open source project. It's going to get evolved. Many people are developing, are improving things, and with time it should not only get better, but it also should support more cars. Sadly, more and more manufacturers are locking down their cars, so it's not easy to access the data. And in this case, I was shocked that you just need to unplug the lane keep assist camera, and then that's it, and then it just works. You don't need to have additional cables. The unit comes with a cable to power it constantly, but I don't think that's necessary. It's good enough for me if it turns on when the car turns on. And I can't wait to drive it a bit more and to experience more, because now it's night. Maybe it works better during the day. I don't know. We will find out in the future. But for this video, it's enough. Follow me on Instagram at SwissCarGuyMario for more content. Maybe, maybe not, who knows. And like this video if you liked it. Comment down below, what do you think? Would you install such a device in your car? And would you trust it to drive for you? I mean, you have to be vigilant and to be able to take the steering wheel, which I had to do many times on this first test round. But is this something that interests you? Because for me, that was like one of the main reasons to actually get this model of car. So I'm very excited to test it out in next week or when, because now I'm going away for a few days. But this is it. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.